What is going on, guys? This is Chivos and I'm back for another Football Manager video, and we are still on the save of Milton Keynes Dons. And today, as you can see, I've got a big game, a big bitter rivalry between AFC Wimbledon and Milton Keynes Dons, who are previously known as Wimbledon FC. One thing we'll go through just quickly is looking at our previous fixtures. Last time I saw you guys was at the Swindon result. As you can see, we've only lost one game, drawn one game, and won every other game since. We did have a heavy defeat to Chelsea in the Capital One Cup third round. It was always going to be on the cards, but 6-0, should have done better than that. Alright, we have beaten Notts County 2-1. Tom Flanagan picking up a double. It's very weird because he is my centre back. Alright, the next fixture was the Peterborough, and looking at the Peterborough game, Tom Flanagan scores again, 3 in 2 games, big feat. We then lost to Chelsea 6-0. Yeah, big loss, but what can you do? Look, fuck, they destroyed us. Diego Costa with a hat-trick. Next game, Stevenage, 2-0 win. Alright, Dean Lowington on the score sheet, another defender, very weird. The game after, we played Gillingham, and Jonathan Abika is picking up a bit more form. He hadn't scored for the previous 3 or 4 games. Went to the Johnson's Payton Trophy South second round. Had a 1-1 draw with Dagenham and was pretty disappointing, but we did end up going to penalties. And we did miss the first penalty, put a bit of pressure. Our keeper did save the final 2 penalties of the shootout to make us go through to the Johnson Payton Trophy South quarter final. Alright, who scored in that game actually? It was Jonathan Abika with our goal. So you see he's picked up a bit of scoring form. We played Leyton Orient, who were second on the ladder when we played them. We were first, and Jonathan Abika with a hat-trick. He really put in a performance that game. We had a 5-1 thrashing of Rotherham. As you can see, 2 of their players did get injured, but if you look at the score sheet, Abika with 2 again, what a beast. And also, Tom Flanagan scored 5 goals in previous games, which is massive. We then played against Carlisle at home, Sammy Cruthers with an early goal, and that's about all that happened that match. We then played Tranmere, 3-1, Sammy Cruthers on the score sheet. He's not a bad player. I don't think we've got him on a full-time contract though. And then MK Dons vs Warsaw, we did win 3-1, and Jonathan Abika did score another 2 with Cruthers putting on the board as well. It's excellent results. See, today we're going to play the FA Cup first round against AFC Wimbledon. But just quickly, I'll show you the league table while we're here. If you look at the league table, we are currently first. We're 9 points clear, and we're all on the same amount of games. One thing to note is 10 points were deducted from Coventry at the start of the season. They're currently in 13th position, so if you add their 10 points, they'd be on 30. They'd be in 3rd place, which is surprising. It's very good for them, but yeah, we'll take our glory while we can. 9 points on top of the ladder. And looking at the squad just quickly, as you can see, average ratings of the players quite high. Jonathan Abika is running a 7.49. And just one thing to note, if you look at his stats, he's scored 12 goals, 6 assists in 15 appearances with 3 Player of the Match awards. So he's doing excellent. Also, Flanagan, the other surprise, age 22, his attributes, he's 15 appearances, 5 goals, 4 Player of the Match. And also, just quickly to check the inboxes, one thing that we've just gone through is, if I can just quickly find it, I think I've lost it, sorry, but just quickly going through. Oh no, that's why. We need to go to the first of the month, and to look at the first of the month, just here, Abika scored Player of the Month, which is an excellent feat. Also, the other thing is, I did win the award for Top Boss of the Month for October. I won the Manager of the Month, and I did get 5 wins in a row. So it's just a thing to look at, looking at the team. Alright, we'll go straight into the game and just look at the team selection. This is my starting team. They've been playing excellent. I have put Hodgson in instead of Spence as my right back because Spence is only on loan, and I would like to improve Hodgson. So we'll move into the game now and see how we go. We'll talk the boys up. Say this is a rivalry, but let's carry on where we finished last match because we've been on fine form. So we'll get this game underway and see how it goes. As you can see, we're giving the ball up straight away, which is not good. Did not realise. Oh, Ben Reeves has just asked me for a bit of game time, so I've just slotted him in for this game. That's why his condition's not very high. He thought about leaving the club, but I can't really afford that at the moment. If he leaves the club, then I will have no backup in that particular area, and the board have requested that I use my youth facilities to get some players, but my youth facility is very low. I'm waiting for regen date, and we've just scored 15 minutes in. We are leading the Wimbledon Derby, as I'll call it, the Wimbledon Derby, with a lovely goal. Guess who it is, boys? Of course, it is Jonathan Abika, 16th goal of the season. Yes, he's only a loanee. I would love to get him on a full-time contract, but it's probably not going to happen. So what I'm looking at doing, I'm looking at setting up making Tottenham my parent club. So if Tottenham become my parent club, I can get him on loan for free. Otherwise, if we get top flight promotion, I will consider putting in a bid with the money we get as a stimulus package. It's only early days, though. As I said, we're only 14 games into the season. A lot more could happen, but we've had a good start, and we can only hope that this continues. Another big performance from our team is Dali Ali. He's wanted by 5 clubs, I believe, but I'm not willing to get rid of him as he's only 17 years old. And just looking at my youth talent, I've got another bloke coming up. He's only 16, so he was ineligible to play this year, but he will be turning 17 in the near future, and when he does turn 17, he will be getting featured in the starting squad. And all the transfers I made from the England trial day they haven't really started. One of the big names I've been training is Esteban Lopez, and he did score that goal in the previous episode, as you know if you watched it. But Esteban Lopez is a big prospect. The Colombian is amazing. But we're just trying to sort out our season right now, trying to figure out if we're going to stay on the top, where our depth is, where we need to improve, because I don't have any money. I'll be honest, I don't have any money at the club, so I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do when it comes to mid-season. I'm hoping that these cup runs give me a bit of money, because we are running negative in wage budget, but we scored again. Look at that, Flanagan is incredible. I'm hoping not to lose him either, because as I said, that is his 6th goal so far this season as a centre back. 6 goals, like, he's doing excellent. But yeah, as I was saying before, the club is currently losing money, but our projected total for the end of the season is still to be, I think it's up £1 million. I think we're going to be up about £1 million. So I'm hoping the cup runs can give us a bit of extra money, so that the club doesn't fall into an insecure financial status. But it's only early days. We could get a big prospect that sells for a lot of money, but just take every game as it comes for now. And if you look at this, we're on again. Surely not. Lovington to Hall, Reeves. Oh, I think Hall was another person that was talking about leaving, but I've decided to give him a bit of a run as one of our other players has been injured. So just looking at it, it's 2-0 up. Looking good in the Wimbledon Derby, but that's a costly move. Martin, you've done well to get rid of that. And look at that, Reeves is on it. Reeves, puts it straight to Brown. So the Wimbledon Derby is looking great. My tactics are working quite well, which I'm very surprised about. So I will be saving them and possibly using them for future saves, or when Football Manager 15 comes out, I could use them for FM 15. But this team just gelled really well. I mean, Dudka, he's an excellent signing. I actually brought him in to be a defensive midfielder, but he's been playing centre back for a majority of the season, and he's only 29 years old. I'm hoping to be able to hold on to him for a couple more years as I picked him up on a free transfer. But he's brought some real depth into the centre back position, and he actually starts every game. And look at that! Oh, a beaker was nearly on. There we are. Talking about Dudka, there he is. He's an excellent player, very strong as a defensive midfielder, but even stronger as a centre back. And then Lowington and Abika scored. Abika scored again. He's on fire. As I was saying, Lowington's playing more of an attacking fullback role. I'm playing. You could say I'm playing more of a Liverpool tactic, to be honest. I'm making the fullbacks play higher, making one of the central midfielders play more defensive in between the fullbacks, and then I'm playing the two wingers, or some on my attacking. I'm playing the two wingers, but I'm playing like two attacking midfielders who will run wide, and my single striker who's more like a target man. But it's working quite well. And look at this, Abika's nearly gone on again, but I'm thinking I might just change it up a bit. We are 3 goals up, 62 minutes played. Just let this highlight go through first. We're playing quite strong here, and Hodson's going to get rid. Oh, he's actually played a smart ball there, surprisingly. And Ali to Abika, he's going to get the hat trick. He has. Abika's in fine form, guys. He's in fine form. You cannot say he was not worth getting on loan. You see, I told you guys at the start of the season I did not have any strikers. I had Israel McLeod, who did score 5 against the under-21s, but never really made an impact since. And looking at my team now, it's working quite thoroughly. Dean Bowder should come back, so I usually use him as a winger. And you see, I still like to play narrower and just keep the guys out wide as more of a just an outlet if need be. But this is where I really look to get Esteban Lopez on the pitch, because he does need to develop. He could be a great prospect. So just giving him game time, first team football, is really improving his development. And my keeper, Santa Lego, whatever his name is, he's not really improving, which is a bit of a worry. But I did get him on a free, and I could sell him off for money. So that could pay off. But I'm just trying to develop my players, and it's a bit hard when you don't have any money. You can't sign a coach, and I think this will be the end of the game, guys. We've got a minute left. If I can, I'll make a sub, but I doubt it. Just give Hall a bit of a rest. But I'm just currently going through improvements in the squad and trying to upgrade my team. I don't have any money, so I'm trying to develop the squad through first team football. So when we play weaker games, it's important that I play younger players. And just looking, we have won the Wimbledon Derby. Jonathan Bicker's got the hat-trick, so he has won player of the match. It was an excellent performance, guys. You can't go wrong with that. So looking at this, Jonathan Bicker's picked up a 9.6 rating. We have smashed AFC Wimbledon. Not really too fussed about the other games down there. And then, there's a lot of messages in the inbox. I'll check the fixtures. Alright, looking at it, I won't worry about the paint trophy. I won't worry about the FA Cup. I'm not sure when I'll join you guys next, as this is only my first season. But I'm loving this playthrough. It's really getting me excited. As you can see, we only lost 2 games. The friendly at the start of the season, which was expected as I was new to management. Then the thrashing by Chelsea, which was very embarrassing. But so far, excellent streak. I'm loving the playthrough, and I think that I'll just have to keep playing and I'll record when I can. Also, I would like to say, please leave some comments, feedback, tips, hints, advice, anything, as your input would be much appreciated through this playthrough. I'm very thankful for all the viewings, especially on the first video. I got 100 views in 24 hours, which is incredible. And I just have to say, thanks guys. Smash the like button if you can. I'd love it if you could subscribe. I will be trying to get up regularly. Also, this has been Chivos. Thanks for watching. I'm out.